I cannot believe he is walking around with the baby stalking. Still stalking. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you are new here, please make sure you go ahead and slap that like button for me. That way it supports my channel. Also, make sure you guys subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming reaction videos, episode analysis, all that cute stuff. If you were with me back when I reviewed You Season 2, welcome back. That was about a year ago. We've been waiting a long time for Season 3. We are here. If you are new here, welcome. The channel has come quite a long way since my first You video, but I love this show and I'm so glad it's back. It's like one of those shows where like it's so crazy it makes your life just look cute and regular and not so crazy. So that's why I love it, because it's just totally out there. This season is no different. Love Quinn is back. Joe Goldberg is back. Love is kind of out crazying Joe by like a million right now. She is completely off her rocker and I'm here for it. I think that there's so much to be said with like the psychology of this show, because we see them as stalkers and killers, but now we're seeing these stalkers and killers raise a child, which is so crazy because of course he doesn't have a connection with his child. Of course that the child's always crying and yada yada yada. Like, they are naturally not normal people, so I don't know how this situation is gonna work. There's already murder, there's already infidelity, there's already so much going on in the first episode, and that's the only thing that I watched, and that's why I was like, let me come back and like let me do an episode 1 review, and then if you guys think it's juicy and you want to see me do a full series review or episode by episode, let me know in the comments. I'll do that, but I didn't know if anybody was watching it with me. Sometimes people are watching it, sometimes they're not. I know a lot of people watched season 2 with me last year, but I don't know, maybe they went away. I'm not sure if you guys are still here with me, but anyway, I'm so excited. I'm ready for this. I think it started off so strong. I think the whole plot of them moving to a new neighborhood and having the baby can turn into so many different directions. It can go in so many different places, and then all the characters that they met in LA, it's still just so juicy because like they are the type of people that like that they don't like. I don't know why they stay in LA and raise their child there, knowing that everyone has like that bubbly, peppy personality. Like, she can't be mad that she runs into so-and-so at the coffee store because, girl, you live in LA. Like, everybody's gonna be out there running around on their blogs and all that stuff. That's LA. I don't know if that's the best place for serial killers and stalkers to go, but they were still doing their thing, even though they're in the happiest neighborhoods ever, raising a child. She's still crazy, he's still crazy. He was still stalking with the baby. I could not believe it. I had to like literally, I double looked because I could not believe his ass was running around with the baby, like, like, and then gonna be shocked when it started crying. Like, obviously, if anything's gonna blow your cover, it's gonna be the baby attached to your chest. Like, I'm so sorry, Joe Goldberg. Like, I'm sorry to break it to you, but it's not gonna work. Like, you are not the young, peppy, non-father that you were in season 1. Also, I also want to say that I'm so excited that, well, there's 2 things I want to say. One, that I'm so excited that I've come so far in the show that I no longer see him as Dan from Gossip Girl. Like, he's grown as such a character, and I'm so proud of him as an actor. And that is why I love it so much now, because in the beginning, I saw him more as Dan, and it was so hard to cross over and see him in a new show and a new character, but he did that so well, and now I don't even see Dan anymore. I only see Joe Goldberg. And then the second thing I was gonna say is, which I probably should have told you guys in the beginning, that this is definitely more of like a rant and what I feel about the episode and what I feel about the season when I do a series review. I know other people on YouTube do like moment by moment episode reviews and tell you all the stuff that happened. You can watch those videos for that. This is more about just what I feel, because I'm one of those people, and this goes for all of my reviews, all my reactions on my channel. I let music and movies like inspire me and influence me to like the highest degree. Like, if I'm not feeling life or a certain day, I will watch a certain movie to change my mood, or I'll watch a show to change my mood that I know inspires me, or I'll listen to a song that changes my mood and I know inspires me. So I'm very like empathic towards media, and I love it so much. So that, and I love this show, and I know it's a crazy show, but there is so much like lessons to be learned from it, as there is so much and everything else. So that is more so why I dive into the things that I dive into. Not just disclaimer that this isn't like a moment by moment review, but things that I'm excited for, the future of his crushes. At first I was excited for his growth with the neighbor because she was so beautiful. Like, she was really beautiful. I was like excited for her to be in the show. She was on another show I saw too. Might have been Gossip Girl too, I'm not sure, but she played another show where she was having some type of like affair with someone looking all cute, and I love her. But obviously we saw at the end of episode 1 she already got sliced with the axe, unless she is alive. Well, no, she was like laying in a pool of blood, but she might be alive. I don't know, somehow she might be in a cage in the next episode. I'm not sure. I'm gonna watch the next episode like in a little bit actually, but I'm not sure if she's still alive. It seemed like she was a goner, but at the same time she is like a beautiful actress, so maybe she'll come back. I don't know, just because she's beautiful. Who knows? I hate when like someone gets casted and then like dies. Like, damn, like, can we see them do something? Like, but speaking of Tati Gabrielle, from, that's her actress name, she's from the Sabrina show on Netflix, the dark one, not the old one on ABC, the new dark and scary one. Okay, so I love that show. I love the Sabrina series. And Tati Gabrielle plays Prudence. And when I tell you, she's a great actress. Like, she is my favorite character on the new Sabrina show on Netflix. So when I saw that she was on, I was sad to see her not in her Sabrina costume, because she plays like a dark evil witch in Sabrina, and she's like a lot hotter. But I was sad to see her as like a librarian. But I could tell that she got some spiciness and cuteness under all of that librarianness, and I have a feeling that that's gonna be, like, I just know that she's a great actress, and I doubt that her part was only as a librarian in episode 1, and I have a feeling, little small inkling, that she's gonna, like, end up either sleeping with Joe, or he's gonna end up becoming obsessed with her. And also, I'm excited for that, because, like, whenever he becomes obsessed with someone, like, it's, like, low-key so cute. Like, he has his little box, and, like, he, like, collects things, and, like, I don't know, minus, like, the bloody rags and the things that, like, you shouldn't collect from people. It's like kind of cute, like how he does it and how he like keeps redoing it. Like him falling in love is like such a dangerous like process, and like it's nerve-wracking. And I think it's really funny that love knows when it's happening and like has to deal with it, and it kind of makes you feel grateful, because like most of us are like, okay, like, is my man cheating, or like, does my man love me? But love's over here like, okay, like, is my man obsessing over someone else and putting all of her stuff in a box and following her everywhere with our baby attached to him on the head? Like, she has to worry about a lot more. So, like, my heart goes out to her, and I love the series because it really helps me forget about my problems. Hopefully it does the same for you too. I know it's one of those really crazy ones. You have to, like, be in your far-fetched, like, mindset to watch it and absorb it. But just go there. Like, let it take you there. Forget about your own issues. Go follow Joe Goldberg around and stalk some people, and, yeah, enjoy the show. If you are watching this and I made you feel like you wanted to see it, it's definitely worth going back and watching from season 1. I will say this though, like, I love season 1, I love season 2, and I just feel like they're so different. And one thing I hate about like movies and music, not music, but movies and TV shows, is when something does good and then they continue it just because it did good. Like, sometimes just because something is really good doesn't mean it necessarily needs a sequel. It's just that the business behind movies and TV shows, obviously, if something makes money and does well and becomes memes and becomes viral and becomes very well known, as the opportunity to make businesses a lot of money, they're going to continue draining it as much as they can. And you have to be careful, because with TV shows and even movies and movie sequels, it's like, okay, like, that was a great movie, but just because it did so good doesn't mean it gets a sequel. And that's kind of how I am going with, like, I've only seen episode 1, and I think it's great, and I thought the last season was really good too. It's just that my hope for them is that they won't take it too far. Like, if they run out of ideas, like, let it end. Like, do not sit here and keep giving us the same thing every season without switching it up a little bit and thinking I'm not going to say nothing, because I'm going to say something, because I hate when people milk stuff like that. Like, let things happen, and then boom. Because it already happened. Everything that's happening this is now the 3rd time around, you know? We had the first girl, first of all, we had his backstory with the old girl, and then we had the new girl, the blonde, and then we had Love, and then now, like, we have the other girl who just got hit in the head, and then now we have the librarian. It's happening a lot. you know, I'm sensing a pattern here. So yeah, just some opinions and thoughts, and you know what, like I said, only did episode 1, so there still might be a lot of juiciness left to happen in this season that might take me for, like, I might finish off the season and do a series review and be like, oh, forget what I said, like, keep going, give me 100 more seasons, because there's so much to talk. Like, it could change. So let's see how the rest goes. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do an episode by episode review or a full series review, and I will definitely do so. I'm gonna go watch episode 2 right now, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.